afternoon, all my rural Xers out there. This is Eric, the rural Xer, here with you on a mostly cloudy Saturday afternoon, January 28th, 2023. I've been doing a bunch of running around today around town. Me and Teresa have, and decided to finally get out of town and go ride around. And we ended up back at one of the places we've actually already done a video at. Well, I don't know that we actually did a video up here. I don't think we did. We thought about it, but we didn't, or I might have gotten a little bit of footage, but it wasn't that good. So we decided to come back up here and try to get a better video and more video footage of this place. It's really a beautiful place. It's called Vogel State Park, just outside of Blairsville, Georgia, going up towards Neal Gap. That we actually did come across and get some footage from up there for y'all. So anyway, we are back over here to get some footage. We're going to do some driving around, show you some of the campsites and some of the cabins that are up here that you can rent. While you're up here, there's a lot of people who come up here from Atlanta and the North Georgia area and take advantage of the great outdoors up here. There's all kinds of things to do. There's a lake up here with paddle boats that you can rent. Right behind us over towards the visitor center, there's also a little miniature putt-putt golf course over there. We've actually did that a few times ourselves. It was a lot of fun. There's, of course, like I said, there's a visitor center over there with all kinds of supplies and t-shirts, jackets, stuff like that. And there's falls. Teresa actually got online and found some falls that's just on the other side of the lake over here. And we want to hike down the trail to it. It's not too far at all. So come along and join us if you will. Well, we are outside the car now with the lake in the background. Teresa and Jalen actually came with us as well, and they've gone over to the visitor center to pay the parking fee, and I think to probably check about how much it might be to play miniature golf over there. I think Jalen was wanting to play miniature golf while we're here possibly. So anyway, so we're going to walk around here a little bit towards the lake and give you some views that we didn't do last time, so come along. All right, here's the lake that I was talking about that was in the background with the boat launch, or boat dock I should say, boat dock over here. I think that's normally where they have the paddle boats in the spring and summer. Obviously they don't have them now because it's too cold. I guess people wouldn't want to get out there in the middle of the lake and end up getting turned over or something like that. But beautiful lake today. Beautiful lake anytime actually. We'll get some more footage from other perspectives around the lake. In fact, we'll just walk on around here. Not a very big lake. You can see the cottages and stuff off here in the distance. Not too far distance, but yeah, these are some of the ones that you can rent. People can rent right here lakeside. Probably not very cheap, but a very beautiful spot. Boat dock over here, backside. And then you've got like a pier that sits right here on the edge of the lake, pavilion that sits right on the lake. Looks like you can probably fish from it. Looks like there's some people over here, in fact. Don't know if they're fishing or just out there looking out over the lake. Beautiful, serene lake. That's the main road coming in right over there off of from Nils Gap. This is, I think the name of the lake is Trahlyta Lake. So this is the Trahlyta Theater here, and then there's a beach over here where you can swim during the summertime when it's warm. I would not want to be swimming this time of year. It would be majorly way too cold this time of year. Yep, this is the Trahlyta Lake Trail, I think, if I'm saying it right. If I'm not, let me know in the comments section below. And this is the trail that goes down to the waterfall. So here we go. Some of the pretty scenery over the little bridge here, looking out over the lake. This is the start of the trail here. And Teresa just passed me up and is going on up ahead along with Jalen. Here's some of the trails going out here right along the lake. Very pretty. Be a nice cool spot during the summertime with all the shade that's here. Very serene here, looking out across the lake. And there's the beach over there. A look from across the lake to the beach swimming area. Well, we didn't make it to the falls walking. The trail was a little bit rough and very muddy. It looked like the trail had been walked on quite a bit by people, and it wasn't in too good a shape. There was a lot of low places, especially near the lake, that were very wet and muddy, and we decided to turn around and come back. Because of that, we was running out of daylight, so we'll still get some footage of the falls because we did see them on the way in, coming in, and so I think Teresa did say that there was some pull-offs near the falls that we could pull off at, hopefully, on the way out and get some footage of the falls there. But right now, we're going to flip the camera around and do some driving around and show you some of the cabins and campsites and stuff. There's quite a few around this place. So here we go. Looking out over the lake and the pavilion over there. Got some people coming up there. There's one of the cabins just came into view that overlooks the lake. I bet those probably cost a pretty penny to rent those, but it's probably worth it with having the lake lake views and access to the pavilion down here and the beach so close by and all. Now, I don't know what this is here on the left. There's quite a few cars that's parked in front of it. John B. Durden? What does that say?
Conservation course.
Conservation. Some sort of a conservation place. And it looks like the road is closed right here. So we're going to go through here. Get to see what this place is together. Mountain Air Theater. Picnic shelter number 3. And here's the that place I was reading the sign on or trying to as I went by. Wasn't having much success. John B. Durden Civilian Conservation Corps Museum. Conservation Corps Museum, that's what that is. Alright. Pull back out here. Going back to towards the parking lot that we came out of, out across from the visitor center over here, and it's straight ahead of us right there. A little A-frame building. A lot of people out walking today. It's cool, but it's not that cold, especially if you get out walking. You get warmed up really quick. Little cabin up there on the hill to our right that we just passed. These are little small cabins over here. Little cozy cabins. The sun is pretty setting over there on the back side of the mountains. This place here we just passed is just a maintenance area for employees only. There's another cabin over here to our left, and there was some up there on the hill, as you can see right there now. Playground equipment down here. To our left, nice little play area for kids, anybody who has kids. Now this looks like it may be a construction area. It seemed like when we come up here last, that was all open. I don't know. Yeah. There's a playground right there ahead of us on the left. Campground host. Looks like they're doing some construction over here. I don't think they were doing this last time we were over here. I think this place was pretty full. I think there was some sort of a foot race that was going on over here at the time. I think that was one reason why it was so full, was there was a lot of people over here for that foot race, some sort of a trail race or something. Do you remember anything about that? What was that?
What was a race? Like a 5K or something like that. Or
5K, like a trail race or something. Yeah, this whole place was full back over here. A lot of people around. Not too many campsites over here. tent campsites up here. That would be very cold to be camping out in a tent this time of year. Might have done that way back in my younger days, but I don't think I would want to do that these days. Boy, this gets steep here. See if this circles back around here. Yeah, I think it just circles around here. These are all camping sites up here with a concrete pad and picnic table and grill. As you can see right there in front of us. Restroom and shower facilities, it looks like, down here on our left. Snack and vending machines down here. Go back down and hang a right down here. Go across what looks like a creek right here. Wolf Creek, yep, that's what it is, Wolf Creek. Pretty stream down here. Now this looks like they may have already gone through and done some work on these things. They've got some new gravel and all down here. Looks pretty nice. Now this is late in the afternoon. It's getting about 15 to 5 right now. So in this time of year, it gets dark pretty early. Got some RV places back over here. Another facilities building. Looks pretty nice over here. These roads through here are paved. Yeah, it looks like we're at the end of the line. Looks like there's a loop around here. We'll come back around and come back out. Pretty nice RVs back in here. It's one big one down here on our right. I don't know if y'all can see it through the trees there. Big old bus looking thing. Actually, it's them down here. It's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, right down here at this camp post. Do not enter. Campground host. Ranger. Trying to see what that truck was. That was a Ranger. We're just down here where there's just more campsites. Go back across this bridge and head back out. Don't think there's too many more places we can go down in here because some of these roads are blocked off. I think they're doing some work on the campsite, so really can't get down in there. They've got them blocked off, so I want to head back out this way now. And like I said, I think they're just doing some construction. Yeah. I'll get right here, see if he can go by. I think, yeah, they're forming these up here and redoing these campsites is what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. You can tell by the look of the way they've got them laid out. These are campsites that they're redoing and probably scraping them off and forming the sites up and putting gravel in there and leveling them up really good. So that's exactly what they're doing. Very pretty down in here. But that's about it. We're going to see if we can find a pull-off on up here and take a look at these falls. So we hopefully will be back with you in just a few minutes. Saw this over here and I about missed it. It was another place over here. I don't know if there's more campsites over here or not. We'll find out though. That's parked vehicles only going back up there that way. It says park vehicles only too. I think that just goes down to a maintenance site. I don't know if where this road goes, if it goes to more camping sites or what. Looks like maybe some more cabins over here. Yeah, here's some more cabins over here.
I don't know if that goes that way or not. It looks like it just does up to one specific one.
Maybe just goes up to that one, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it dead ends or if it loops on around. It may loop around, hopefully. We'll find out.
All we see is the road, we can't see the cabins. We can't see the cabins, they should see the road.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it looks like it loops around. Yeah, it does. I think that's a parking space for that cabin right there, so it just loops around here. But so here's some more of the cabins that you can actually rent. Looks like there are bigger ones here. Looks like more for families and stuff, possibly. Very nice. Don't wake the bear. That's what I say about Teresa. Don't wake the bear. Yep. It looks like all there is over on this side. Looks like there was an old road that went up that way, but it don't look like you could hardly get up there, except maybe in a four-wheel drive, although I do have a four-wheel drive truck, but I'm not taking that up there. Yeah. Here's another road. Looks like there's some small cabins down this way too. Not campground. Playground. Playground right there on our left.
Looks like a workout equipment.
Yeah, it does. Sure does. Looks like some workout equipment that was there on the left, just past the playground. I think this may just come back down here. Oh yeah, miniature golf. It just comes back down here to the miniature golf area in the visitor center, so we can actually go out this way. So we will see if we can find a pull-off where we can get some footage of the falls up there. We did find a pull-off up here for the falls. You can probably hear it over here to our left. So we're here on the side of the road, as you can see, cars going by. So we're going to swing the camera around here and take a shot of the falls. All right, here's the falls. You can get some good shots of it from up here. We're kind of way up above it. I don't know if there's a way to get down to the lower part of the falls. Yeah, there is an observation deck down there. You can see it down there at the bottom of the falls. That's probably how you can get down to that from the trail. But there's the falls. Very, very pretty, especially this time of evening with the sun setting over the mountains back over there. But one of these days we may get back up here and actually hike that trail the whole way. Right now, with the weather being the way it is, first warm, then cold, then warm, then cold, then rain. The trail was just nothing but a muddy mess. It was awful as far as mud. Was having to try to step up on the sides of the trail to keep from getting down into the mud and everything. So we got probably halfway or a little over halfway to the falls along the trail, but we just decided it was just too muddy and decided to turn around and go back and see if we couldn't get shots of it from the road. So here we are. I'll zoom in here a little bit and get some shots. There's the observation deck that's built there, down there right at the base of the falls. Very, very pretty. So there it is. There's your falls that's coming from the lake up there. Can't remember the name of it, and even if I did, don't know that I could even pronounce it right. So there you go. I think we're going to end the video here. Well, this brings us to the end of this episode of the Rural Xer and our exploration of the Vogel State Park up here in just above Blairsville, Georgia. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you came along with us and enjoyed the ride through, and walking down the trail and seeing some of the other attractions that was there, the cabins, campsites, swimming area, lake that we took a look at while we were there. Anyway, there was one thing that I did want to mention, and I haven't yet. This hat that I'm wearing right now is a big shout out to my dad, who was a B-24 pilot. As you can see, this is the B-24 on this hat, and it actually belonged to him. Unfortunately, he passed away year before last, October 23rd. I think it was the 23rd of last year before last, 2021 anyway, that he passed away at the age of 101. But anyway, we were going through some of his stuff recently, trying to catalog and itemize what stuff he had, and I came across this, and I asked my brother if he minded if I had this hat. He said no. So anyway, this is a big shout out to my dad, who was a B-24 bomber pilot back in World War II. He actually started out in the Army. I think he got actually drafted in as a officer, a lieutenant, and he requested to be transferred to the Army Air Corps, which it finally went through. So anyway, he trained and ended up being a B-24 bomber pilot. So that is why I'm wearing this hat. That is a tribute to him. So anyway, again, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And for similar content, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell down at the bottom, or actually I think it's up at the top, sorry about that, up at the top, to be notified when I upload new videos. So with that being said, we're going to get out of here and get us something to eat. My wife is over here giving me sign language that we need to get going. So anyway, so with that being said, we are out of here. Y'all have a great evening. God bless. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive and drive through of Vogel State Park. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Keep up with our adventures on Facebook and Instagram. I'll leave links to those sites below. Also, support our content by becoming a Patreon member and contributing a few bucks a month. I'll leave a link to that site as well. Thanks again for watching. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video.